So cute.
All right, so we are back. So thank you everyone for waiting. All right, so back to part 3 of the Grimoire. All right, so the players are now on the long, rainy, wet trek back to Innsmouth. So now they're soaked to the bone. Make Mike rolls for me. The cold of Massachusetts plus all the rain. Might defense actually is technically what it would be on fire page.
I hate dice. I have the worst luck with dice.
Just stop rolling.
Well, Hack
Yeah.
made it.
This happens when I DM games too. Quit.
Fantastic. So Hack made it. The rest of you take 2 might damage, just from feeling the shivers and the cold kicking in. So, all right. Now, actually, no, he hasn't been. He wasn't up on the mountain where the altitude is so high. So I won't make Jeff's character Stray suffer from it. So, all right. So now.
I'm using
using
the truck as cover.
That's right, and all that extra stuff in there to keep you warm. Yeah. So back over to Jeff. No, sorry, not back over to Jeff. We still need more time with other players because they just now finally got a system plan down. They're back down to town. They're back into Innsmouth. Finally, I'm assuming you guys get a ride now. At this point, you've got wheels. Because you've probably gotten a cab now.
Well, on
called
the walk,
an Uber. I don't know, fuck. So I'm just whatever.
On the walk down, I want to say, okay, guys, my original plan was to catch up with what's his face and try and convince him that we could get him into the on the whatever Privy Council, whatever you said it was. And do something from there. Gerald, right. Grand order, sure. I say these things just to annoy the voices in my head, okay?
And Galamane has been very quiet. The voices in your head have been quiet today. Because he thinks his days are numbered.
What does anybody else have another plan? I'm trying to come up with plans.
Yeah, we need to
My
find this
plan
guy.
is to ride in this truck until it gets back to where it's supposed to go. Pretty sure it's going to go off without a hitch.
I mean, trucks usually have hitches, though.
I see what you did there.
Jesus. That's a dad joke.
It's too easy. Sean.
Thought I told
Paige.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sean, Robin.
Yeah. I'm down for that. We need to find Gerald and get in with the Grand Order.
I thought it was pronounced Gerald.
Whatever. And we need to find the dog.
Sorry, I'm too tired.
I'm trying not to let it show, but I actually care about the dog. In case you forgot.
Oh, he's fine. So far.
Yeah.
Still no plan, guys.
No.
I'm just sitting over here like...
I think we're like...
I have a stream to run here, fellas.
You guys just going to show up at the place in an hour when he comes back with the stuff?
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like a fish out of water.
It is raining.
Fucking done.
God damn it.
Yeah, I think. Okay, so we need. Okay, we're probably so.
They were moving barrels. Maybe they were fish in those barrels.
Jesus.
I promise that wasn't a red herring.
Okay. So we can make it back to our hotel. Get changed.
All right, so you go back to your hotel, get changed out of your wet clothes. All right, okay.
Yes.
Get a cab to the Gilman house.
All right, okay.
got their stuff. That we said we were going to be back for.
And then go back to Gilman House and then wait an hour. Okay. And then Gerald will show up with the briefcase. Okay. All right. So Jeff, you've already made your stealth check, so you're in the back of the truck. So Gerald will show up. We'll return to the hotel. Say, all right, good, everything's here. All right, and then he gets out. But now he reaches back into the back of the truck to get the briefcase. His difficulty doesn't change, so I'm not gonna make another stealth roll. He doesn't become.
Well, actually,
yeah.
right after the truck parks, like before he gets out of it, I'll probably like try to jump out of it.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And just kind of run off.
Okay. All right. That I wouldn't require a check for that. Yeah, because it's not a like a rush situation, right? So.
Right.
All right. So no check for that. All right. So you jump out and run off, and your friends are. I'm assuming you guys are probably in that area by now. If you're not lingering out, are you lingering like the Gilman House? Are you at the cafe? Where are you guys?
Ooh.
If the timing would work out, we could be.
I'm assuming the timing
behind
works
the
out.
inn when
Oh,
we
okay.
get there.
Oh, is that what you're planning? That what you're planning?
That's what I'm planning now.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Got it. Okay. So, then you guys are watching as the truck pulls up. But if you don't want him, if you're watching as the truck shows up, meaning you see the truck, I need you to make stealth rolls. If one of you is watching, whoever is watching needs to make a stealth roll.
Well,
Not it.
Because you have to be able to act when it arrives. So whoever's gonna prompt this scene needs to make a stealth roll.
No, I'm not. My plan was talkie, not bashy.
No, but that's my job. Talkie. I'm kidding. Fuck.
Well, then you talkie, and I'll be hiding somewhere for the bashy if the talkie goes sideways.
I mean, the blurb flies in the truck,
Okay,
so you don't have to watch for the truck to arrive.
Okay, so all of you are just kind of hanging outside the back of the hotel
Yeah.
when he arrives,
Standing
like
there.
like in
minding our own-
the worker area.
Oh,
This
my
isn't
God.
like public parking. This is like areas where workers and stuff are.
Jeremy.
This is like a service area.
Okay.
You could be there.
Sure. We can always just be like across the alleyway, out of the way, and when we see the truck pull in, we can walk up behind
Yeah.
the truck.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, but if you're not hidden, he still can see you. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not. I wasn't planning
Okay.
on being hidden
All right.
unless
Okay.
somebody.
Okay,
So-
Jeff, make a perception check for me.
Okay.
All right, so Jeff, so he parks the truck because this changes the scene a little bit. He doesn't get out and all that stuff because the scene changes since the situation. So he parks the truck, and so instead of getting out, Jeff, you hear him start to breathe kind of heavy, and then he says, "Shit." He pauses. He starts fumbling around for stuff in his seat beside him. And then you hear him pick up something. And you hear, like, I would say your character knows what this sounds like, the sound. You hear the sound of a double-barreled shotgun, like just, like opening, like he's just loading shotgun shells into it. And he just closes it up, but he just puts it back on the seat. He just loads it and puts it back on the seat and covers it with a blanket. Because you rolled a 7 on this, I'm telling you a lot of stuff. All right? And then you hear him open the glove compartment. I don't know if they had glove compartments in 1920s cars. So I'm just assuming they do. All right, so and you hear him open the glove compartment, take out a revolver, open the cylinder, check the ammunition, close the cylinder.
While he's doing this, I'm gonna hop out the truck and like walk around kind of. I'm still behind the truck, but I'm positioned like on the driver's side from behind. Do I notice? I'm assuming he sees them.
Yes.
Like, do I see them?
Yeah, I can say if you stick your head up and look out on the truck.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm going to get out.
Because if he can see them, you can see them. Yeah.
Okay.
So you get out, but you're near the truck, but you're kind of behind the back of the truck.
Behind the truck, but I'm on the driver's side behind it.
Well, he has a rear view mirror, a side view mirror, so make a stealth check.
Okay.
Yeah, because he can see you maybe through the side view mirror if you fail your stealth check.
Well, I mean, I'm staying behind the truck.
Oh, okay. So you're going to kind of get low, maybe, where you can maybe see under the tires and stuff, maybe like when he gets out?
Well, I mean, I can hear him open the door.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. Got it.
And basically, because I'm assuming he's getting armed.
Well, stealth is more than seeing. It's also hearing.
Okay. Yeah, I can.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, way more than then he is.
Yeah, as soon as I hear him open the door, I'm going to try to disarm him somehow because I know he's.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see what it looks like when he.
Okay, so he gets so he puts the cylinder, closes the cylinder back up, and he just you don't hear what he does with it now because now you're no longer right in the back of the truck next to the window, sliding glass window of the truck. So now you're further away.
Right.
But he closes the door of the truck and he just kind of walks out, and he's got the briefcase in hand when he walks out. And unless you like interrupt him, he just kind of walks out and he just kind of waves.
Do I see the gun on him?
If I come up like peek out and come up behind him, you see it's just in the small of his back and it's tucked in.
Does he have a hand on it?
No. He's got one hand on the briefcases. One hand? Sorry, both. He's actually got both hands on both briefcases. Actually, he's got one briefcase tucked under his shoulder, tucked under his armpit, and one briefcase in his hand, and he's got the other hand. He's waving at the players, the PCs.
If he makes a move, I'm taking him down. That's the plan. Take him to the ground.
Right. Okay. So he's always waving at y'all because he sees.
And I look intently at them, like to let them know, like, kind of my teeth bared, but I'm not growling, so they know like something's up.
Yeah. So he's waving at you guys, so he sees you, and he kind of stops about 20 feet from the truck. And he says, if y'all can kindly meet me about halfway, these briefcases are heavy.
I'll start walking towards him and look around to see if there's other people and do the, like, I was about to say I want to talk quietly to you sign, but that I don't know that that's a sign. And say, hey, overheard some stuff earlier, and I got a inside scoop for you.
Oh, well, before we start with that, here's the briefcases we found. And he kind of just sets them. He starts to set them on the ground. Well, no, he doesn't set them on the ground. He just kind of. How close are you to him by this point?
I mean, I'm just walking normal pace up towards him to get
when you
talking distance.
Okay, when you get right up to him, he'll just kind of hand them to you.
Okay, I'll take them.
All right. It seems that he doesn't want to get any closer to you, or he doesn't want to get away from his truck. Yeah.
By the way, I'm by the driver's door now.
Yeah, Jeff got a stealth check on his 5.
I've been sneaking up behind him.
So he doesn't know that Stray is back there at all. So, all right.
So I want to whisper to him. So do you know who Galamane is?
The name doesn't sound familiar. He says, an odd name, isn't it, though?
Very.
Calamine. But anyways,
Out of,
do you have any cover back there or anything? So if he just turned around, he'd spot you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So it's up to even to keep his attention. Okay. He says,
Well, I mean,
so.
I'm halfway. You know, my plan is if he does spot me and then go for his gun, I'm lunging.
Okay. All right. Okay. He says, Calamine. No, that's a strange name, isn't it, though? No, can't say I've ever heard of him.
I'll mumble something of like, what the hell name does he go by? So, out of character, did I hear the name Archibald Pryor already? Or is that just something you told?
You probably saw it on his badge.
Right.
Butterfly probably saw it on his badge. And just his uniform.
Yeah,
Almost a
that's right.
costume.
So, I'll say, well, he goes by, I think he's gone by Archibald around
Archibald.
town.
That's a pretty popular name around here. Last name?
Pryor.
His eyes go wide.
Yeah.
What
that guy.
business do you got in town?
Right now, we're just.
What have you
trying
done
to
with the
check up on
briefcases, by the
things.
way, Jeremy?
I'm just sort of holding them.
Okay, there's 2 briefcases, so your hands are currently full. Okay, I just want to let you know. All right, so
Yeah.
okay.
So
Says, what's your business in town?
we're just here to check up on things and make sure make sure that everybody's doing what they should be. And I'll actually wink at him, like in that corny, like
Make a deception check.
make a what? Oh, a
Deception check.
deception. Oh shit.
You're trying to make him think that you're part of the Grand
Yes.
Order.
Yes.
So that's a deception, yes.
Would this be
But
intelligent?
I will give you an...
I'm
No, I
assuming.
won't give you anything. He's just really low difficulty. So he's difficulty 2 because he's not very bright. So,
This is intelligence.
yeah, it's an intellect.
Okay,
Perception.
I'm spending an effort because I can. Yay!
Just
I didn't
barely
roll
made it.
horrible.
Just barely made it. All right. He says, checking up. I thought he was the boss. You mean he's got bosses?
Everybody's got a boss. There's always somebody higher up, and we're just trying to make sure everything keeps running like clockwork and that promotions
well,
are being
look-
distributed properly.
Well,
And
hey, speaking of promotions, look, man, hey, he says, hey, look, I was the one who rowed that boat out to Devil's Reef with those 2 on it. I was the one that bound them up, who gave them the shots and rowed them out to Devil's Reef. I was the one who tied that stone to their legs and dropped them down in the water. I was the one who took care of that now. I just want you to know that.
good. That is good to hear. That
Hey,
is.
When I hear
hey,
that,
look, I took care of that Hargrove boy too.
when I hear that, I start growling.
And then he says, "What's that sound?" He says, "Do I smell wet dog?" He turns around and he turns around and he looks and sees you. He says, "Get down, boss! I want to shoot him."
Whoa!
All right, so he's gonna defend you from the wild dog.
Oh God, no.
I'll step forward and
He's shooting. It's
Oh.
initiative.
oh god.
Yeah.
There's a wild
Oh.
dog in the middle of a
Oh.
rainstorm. He's shooting the wild dog.
Uh,
Initiative it is.
gonna try.
Don't
and
kill my
use
plot
it.
device.
I won't kill him. Got to bring the bad guy in.
I love how that backfired. I love how that.
I had to
love
throw
it.
a monkey wrench in it.
I love it.
Oh.
It's funny.
To be honest, this is one of the first story arcs or whatever where like player or character conflict has not been like uncomfortable or out of place for me. It's pretty cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, the whole like story arc, like you mean like the game or just this one?
I just mean like me throwing in monkey wrenches and him doing
Oh.
this and things of that
Oh.
nature, where it's been like not annoying. It's been
Right.
like
Oh.
feels appropriate kind of a thing.
Very cool.
So
Or if
I
that's
like
the
it.
nature of the game, or if that's because of
I don't know.
the rules, or I don't know.
I may have just
Okay.
lightened up over the years, kind of thing.
Maybe way the game encourages roleplay. I don't know. All right, so we've got everybody in. Okay, so we need everyone to roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
Hack, your last one.
What? That's wrong.
There's actually a new spot to roll initiative on the on the actions tab, Sean. And you
Yeah, and
actually
it'll
have
give
an
you the
inability
bonus.
with it. Oh, you're trained in it.
Yeah, because you should have +3.
Yeah. There you go.
I didn't mean to spend that speed thing,
So
so
what should your initiative be?
I rolled a 3, so assumedly a 3. I mean, I'm trained in it, but
Oh, you're trained. So it should be 6. Okay. Okay, so all of you go before. So Hack, well, any of you actually can act in any order. That's how this game works. So, but you all can act before Gerald, before he like screws up and shoots Stray. But he's like, I'm gonna protect you, boss.
Ah, shit. Can I just?
Hmm.
How far away am I from him?
I'm assuming it's up to you. I'm assuming you're
Yeah, 'cause I
near
figured we were close
even.
enough to grab all the.
I'm
luggage.
assuming you're near even.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like run forward and just like take my hand and just move it under the gun and just kind of swipe up so that if he does pull the trigger, it just goes just straight up.
Okay. I'd say that's like a speed, like a. Let me look at your stuff. So there's not an athletic skill. I don't think there's like an athletic skill. So I'll just say like a speed roll, I guess.
Okay. Just untrained speed.
Yeah.
Come on, dice.
No, so you go up to try to hit it. And he goes, "What are you trying to do? I'm trying to save everybody." And he pulls his arm back. All right. So Stray,
Like the dog.
what do you do? Well, any of you can act. Actually, any of you can act. So
I'd like to jump up and grab him by the wrist and make him like bite him hard enough he drops the gun.
okay. All right.
Let's see.
So he
I guess it's
defends
just
at
a normal
difficulty
attack
3.
roll. Defends at difficulty 3.
So you jump up to bite, and
You know what?
you put your bite on him for a split second, and then he just puts his fist against your like shoulder and just pushes you off. All right.
Gotcha.
Paige or even, what do y'all do? One of y'all.
Okay. I'm gonna try it anyway. So I'm going to. This would have worked better before he bit the guy. Okay, I'm gonna go. Whoa, 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 that's our tracking dog. We had him tracking you. We were just making sure you were doing your job. So
Okay.
I look at Stray and I'm like, easy boy, like it's okay. Trying to calm him down.
Okay.
I'll
It's still going to be deception, but I'm going to give you an asset because Even has already convinced him to believe this lie. He's already kind of on board with this lie.
I'll back down when she tells me to back off.
Yeah. So you get an asset. So mark an asset. And it'll be untrained intellect, but you're going to get... Actually, I'll put an asset. Oh, shit. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. So you're going to put an asset there. So just roll your untrained intellect.
Oh my god!
You made it.
I
You made it.
roll.
It's okay. You made it.
Okay.
Because he's kind of slow. All right, so he what is this? So he kind of backs off. He's still got the gun out, and he's kind of got the gun still at the dog, and he's kind of shaking. And he says, "You been tracking me?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all really are cautious. Or should they call it a secret order for a reason, I guess.
Sorry.
We always need to know what's going on with our potential new devotees, new promotions. Even when
Then he turns and whips his head around and looks at you and says, "So does that mean I can join?"
Not just yet, but we're in the final stages of that decision.
Well, what do I gotta
If it
do?
were my decision, you'd be in, but it's not just me.
He's got a boss. You got a boss.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. What do I gotta do then?
So fucked.
What do I gotta do? I mean, I've already dumped people in the rip. I've already dumped people in the ocean, man.
I know. We're very close. There's gonna be one more.
All the while, you got this dead-eyed, like pale-skinned, like scraggly bearded guy just staring at you,
There's gonna
like
be
hoping to join your grand order of evil.
So do we know who did you say he thought was in charge of this order?
Constable Archibald Pryor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Galamain.
Galamain, yeah.
That's the one thing I do remember from the first go round is Galamain's in charge.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell him. So there's gonna be one more situation with another couple, and so just don't tell anyone that I told you. We're not supposed to tell the person being watched that they're being watched. So just play it cool, be like normal, but we need to also check on the crap. What was the word? We need to just double check some things up with Archibald and.
Well, he's at his office. He's at the jail.
Well,
Just saw him 30
there's
minutes
his
ago.
office at the jail, and then there's his office, and
Yeah, the order.
yeah.
Right. Do you need me to drive you there?
Yes. Yes, please.
I'm trying to help you here. All right.
Thank you. I was trying to think of a way of saying, can you tell me where his real office is?
He says, I'll be glad to take you there. He says,
Wonderful. That's settled then. Let's do this.
okay, but I can't fit everybody in the truck.
Oh, I'll
No.
ride in the back. No big deal.
Yeah. It's not raining that hard, is it?
I'm sure you folks wouldn't want to ride the back of my dirty old truck. I mean, that's just not.
It's fine. No big deal.
It takes all kinds.
Oh,
to run
all
an
right.
organization
Okay.
like this.
Well, I can fit 2 up in the front with me. All right, so he says, "Come on." All right, he takes you over to his beat up truck and full of junk in the back, and all of you squeeze up in there. And all right, so
Oh, he has junk in the truck?
yeah, he's got like it's a maintenance truck. So there's
Sorry.
and yeah, so it's like full of just greasy crap and like toolboxes and materials and all kinds of stuff. So all right, so you so he takes you. I'm trying to look at the map here. So you're at the Gilman House Hotel. Oh shit! I almost moved something. And he takes you from here across the Maniquette River to the north, down the main thoroughfare to a building that might look like kind of like a. It kind of looks like an old cathedral or library. It's a mix of like kind of like Gothic architecture and like turn of the century like a really like library or like an old college building or something like that. And there it is. But it obviously doesn't have a giant sign that says Esoteric Order of Dagon. Right? It's not like it doesn't say that. But and so you just pull up outside, and he says I'm not allowed in, of course, because I'm not a member. But here you are.
Thank you. We'll just head in a minute and work on the paperwork.
He says, all right, I'll leave you to it.
Remember, don't mention any of this, because we weren't supposed to tell you already. But I think you're a shoo-in. Just give us a little time.
I think you're a shoo-in.
Thank you, sir. And he holds his hand out to shake your hand.
I'll hold up my tentacly hand.
All right, nice. And so he shakes your tentacle, and if your hand wasn't so slimy, like you could tell that his hand was like clammy, right?
Oh, yeah.
And like sweaty itself, right? But you shake his hand and firmly. He gives you like the firmest handshake you've ever felt from like a rather large man. And then he gets back in his truck. But what's funny is so what do you guys do for like 3 minutes while he tries to crank the truck up? Because remember earlier, Jeff, you said he couldn't get a hard time cranking it.
Mm-hmm.
So what does that look like?
Just start pushing.
Because you guys can't just walk in.
I stand and make it look like we're talking hushedly, even though we're not actually talking.
Right. Okay, and he's like keeps looking at you guys like nervously, like he's like shameful. He's like, come on. And he's like, Jesus.
Somebody give him the thumbs up.
And he's like, and he finally gets it cranked, and he goes, he just kind of fires off. Why can't I run a serious game for shit?
The whole time I'm like,
Because you have us as players.
yeah.
Oh, I don't think. Yeah, that's true. I did used to run serious games. All right. And so he drives off. So you have discovered this Esoteric Order of Dagon. And here you are at the doorsteps. So we're almost done for the night, but so what do you think? What are you guys thinking is next for you guys?
Yeah, like how the
Do we
F are we gonna
storm the
get in?
castle?
Are there windows?
Well, I mean, I assume there's windows.
Yeah, I'm
So-
sure there is. But I love the idea of like making them like cathedral style, like
Up
you know,
tall.
like those
Stained
like
glass.
stained glass or something.
Yeah. I think we should do some recon, maybe send like the blurb fly in.
Oh, that's too smart. But yes, that's the plan.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a good plan. Okay, so we'll pick up next
I
episode.
was just gonna try and frame warp in.
Also,
That's a
I
pretty good
know
idea
the door
too.
from the inside.
I will. So, bring up the page that I know where he got the luggage from,
Ooh.
and there was a car there. that
And
he got the
anyone who
luggage
was
out of.
investigating Becky and Guy Fontaine would know that was their car. So Paige and Even, you know that was their car.
No, the other two.
Yeah, it was the other two.
Oh,
Yeah.
well then, sorry, Hack and Stray, you both know that was their car.
Okay. But everything that Stray tells me, because I assume he's, we're talking in dog or whatever.
Mhm.
I just
Yeah.
tell them, I just play the middleman, translator, if you will.
Mhm.
And I tell them about the car and the luggage that Stray found.
All right, cool.
Hopefully
Alright.
that will help us when we're done get out of the feather.
I really thought you guys would like find some way to skip like the entire dream and like go straight to murdering cultist. And you have surprised me all. So thank goodness I thought like
It
6
just took
hours
us a
before.
roundabout way to do it.
Yeah, I thought like thank goodness like 6 hours before last session I thought probably I should actually write a story down. And I actually prepared a story because I would have been up shit creek because I was thinking they're probably gonna skip the actual story of the dream. Nope, you guys didn't. So I'm glad I prepared an actual story for the dream because
Well, I'm glad I remembered that he had the blurb fly because I was
Yeah.
kick in the front door and start like hogwashing people.
that would be some like burning the flesh off of cultist.
Yeah,
Nice.
just melting fucking fish people. Yeah.
Nice. All right, so we're gonna wrap here for tonight. Barring any unforeseen circumstances, we should be back next week, same time. So we may wrap next week, but God, at the pace we're going, I don't know. I've given up saying that. So, but all right. So
Enjoying the ride.
yeah, I know. So, but it's been fun. So yeah. But all right, so we're gonna close out here. So thank you everyone for joining us. So, all right, bye.